Rams rookie outside linebacker Josaiah Stewart is starting to become a menace, a heat-seeking missile off the edge. Right here is playing in a 4-eye, which essentially means inside shoulder of the tackle. You see him wearing number 10. Now, the offensive line is going to be in what we call a slide to the right with man-to-man to the left. Now, you guys can see what the issue is here already, just from their protection. They're going to utilize their running back in that B gap. Now, what is the worst that you can think of? A running back on a edge rusher, especially named Josaiah Stewart. This dude is a freak. Now, you add him with guys like Byron Young and Jared Verse and Kobe Turner and Nick Hampton and all these other guys. Braden Fisk, right? They have a unit together. Watch what he's able to do on this play. Again, you're going to see that left guard slide to the right, pretty much off the snap, and then boom, blows up the running back spot. Now, what's important to understand, guys, is whenever you can generate pressure on the quarterback, you can generate one of 6 different situations. Okay, whether it's A bad throw, B, a bad decision, maybe you forced an interception. Maybe you force the sack. Maybe you force a fumble on the sack. Or maybe you draw a holding call on the offensive line. Either way, we are able to generate pressure with Josaiah Stewart and Jared Verse. And B, we force not only a bad throw, it's more just a bad throw. It's a good decision, terrible throw. Overthrow, I mean, that could have been a touchdown for the Cardinals. And one of my favorite things about this team, guys, is the way they generate pressure. 33 pressures in this game alone. 33 pressures alone in this game. Do you understand how insane that is? Very. Now, we're going to break down some film. I want to look at Josaiah Stewart. I want to see how he played in this game as a rookie, 3rd round pick. Before we do so, make sure you hit the like button. Helps me out so much. Also, hype the video. It's a new feature on YouTube. And man, does it help get this video out to more Rams fans. With that being said, let's dive in. All right, another big time play here. The Cardinals actually come out in what we call 13 personnel. Okay, if you guys don't know personnel, we can break it down really quickly. The first number is always going to represent the amount of running backs in the backfield. So right here they have 1. The second number, whether it's you have 13, you could have 21, you could have 22, you could have 14. The second number represents the tight ends. You have 1, 2, 3 tight ends on the field here, 13 personnel. They're actually going to motion this dude over. We see Josaiah Stewart on this weak side. And essentially, when they motion him over, he becomes that wide 5 technique where he's on the outside shoulder of the tackle. And now they're going to be in just this power off here to the left, right? Everyone's going in this direction. They're going to leave him unblocked off the edge because they don't believe he is quick enough to go get the running back to the strong side. Right? And that's a mistake because he is. He's very quick, reads it perfectly, chases him down, and gets a tackle. They pick up maybe a yard or 2 on this play. But these are the plays I like to see. I mean, in this game, he had 3 total pressures and 1 tackle was right there. But again, the one thing I really look for, especially in this system with outside backers, is the ability to create pressure on the quarterback, but also be able to chase down runs like this. I felt like he did a really good job. So, let's keep going. Alright, another solid rep here by Josaiah Stewart. He's going to be to the top side of your screen. They're actually going to run a chip and release with a tight end. I believe the tight end motion's in first. So, coming from the top side here. Now, again, chip and release. They're trying to block and then release. But watch how Josaiah Stewart is able to generate pressure by just using his off arm to push this dude back, right? Gains leverage. Eyes are always on the backfield so we know whether or not the quarterback decides to scramble outside the pocket, step up in the pocket. We need to know where he is. So he uses that off arm. He generates a little bit of separation, keeps his eyes on the quarterback, and boom, this is when we start driving him back 3-4 yards into the front side of Jacoby Brissett here. And ultimately force this ball out a little bit early. And once again, we come up with the nice PBU with Nate Landman, who's been insane, by the way. Insane. I think he was actually the highest graded player on this team. Defensively, and then number 2 was Josaiah Stewart. Great play here. Let me actually go to the other angle so we can see it a little bit better. So obviously on the strong side, gets chipped a little bit, use the off arm, drives back, He's right there. I mean, he's right there. Really good job off the other side. 94. Who is 94? That's DeJuan Johnson. That was a good rep by him. Actually had a really good rep in coverage as well because we're playing so off here. Look how off we're playing to the bottom side. They're going to be running this slant. These guys are going to be in a back pedal, obviously. But he's going to get out and play this quick slant over the middle really, really well. And by the time he gets there, quarterback has to hurry up and make a decision. And he forces a bad throw right here. Boom. Plays it perfect. You see Jacoby Brissett actually look as if he wanted this throw. This looks like it was his first read. Josaiah Stewart completely takes it away, and then he's got to look over the middle for something else. By the time he checks over, we already have pressure thrown into the dirt. Great job here. Josaiah Stewart took away his first read on this play. Hey, you'll take that. You'll take it. You see him look over, right? Drop back. Boom. Look. Not there. Not there. Completely gone. That's how it's done right there. And really quickly, guys, do me a big favor. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything. We will be covering the Rams all year long. Offense, defense, individual player breakdowns, whatever you guys want to see. Let me know in the comments. Turn on your post notifications. And with that being said, let's keep going. Week 14 of the NFL season is officially here, and I am super excited because I wanted to share my picks with you for this weekend's slate of games. I've been using the Sleeper app. They are amazing. Their odds are amazing. Everything about them is super amazing. First of all, if you use my code DUBS, you're going to get a 100% match up to $100, which means if you put in 100, they're going to give you 100 to use, which is insane. If you put in 50, they'll give you 50, right? It's so easy. I would sign up just for that alone, just for the extra play bonuses, right? But this is my pick for this weekend. Okay, Joe Burrow, 1 passing touchdown versus Buffalo. I could see this being a high-scoring game. I like this. I don't think it's gonna be too difficult to get that. Jamar Chase is coming off a rough week. I think he's going to have a big day, but I only have 50 yards. I feel like that's simple. That could be just one catch for a guy like Jamar Chase versus Buffalo. Again, high-scoring game. JSN versus Atlanta. JSN had a terrible week last week. He's going to bounce back. We all know it. Rashee Rice, 50 yards versus Houston. Listen, Kansas City cannot lose this game. If they lose this game, season is over. Season is wraps. Out the window. They need to win this game. Rashee Rice is their best playmaker. He's going to get the ball. Bucky Irving, right? Second game back versus the Saints. I think they could run up the score versus New Orleans, and I think Bucky will score at least 1 touchdown. I have 30 to win 90. I think this is fair. I don't think it's too bad. Let me know what you guys think. And again, use promo code DUBS, right? Use promo code DUBS. You'll get a 100% match on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply, and see Sleeper's terms of use for details. It's currently operational in about 25 states, so make sure you guys check out Sleeper today. Okay, a little bit of bully ball here. We're going to get a one-on-one. Josiah Stewart on this strong side after the pre-snap motion. He's going to get a one-on-one with this left tackle. Watch as he initiates contact. Boom, right here. How far is he able to drive him back? 2-3 yards into the front side of the quarterback. Once again, forces that football to come out. What? Early. Bad decision, bad throw, incompletion here. Nothing else you can do because you have, right, pressure screaming in your face with Josiah Stewart. This guy's going to earn himself a lot more playing time if he continues to play like this. I mean, he's got 16 pressures on the year. How many snaps has he played? 313 snaps. Playing about 25 snaps a game, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. I don't know, man. In my opinion, I think he's playing great. Another solid rep top side. You're going to get a one-on-one with the left tackle. And as we generate this pressure, or as we reach the point of attack again, his initial impact, right, his initial power, his drive is really good. Again, this is a big dude. This is a big left tackle. Drives him back 3-4 yards. Again, flushes Jacoby Brissett outside the pocket. From there, we got great contain off the edge. And once again, we force a bad pass. It goes incomplete. Doesn't catch it. And good job. All I'm looking for out of these edge rushers here in LA for the Rams is being able to generate pressure on the quarterback. Can we make the quarterback's life a nightmare? Can we force that ball out early? Can we generate turnovers? And the answer is yes, because of how great this defensive line is. Again, you talk about Jared Verse and Braden Fisk and Josiah Stewart now and Byron Young and Colby Turner. And I mean, the list goes on and on and on. just excited about where this team is headed right now and how young they are as well. Last rep we'll break down here to the weak side. He's going to get a 1-1 matchup once again. He's going to generate outside leverage, make sure that guard can't really help out at all. You see how far he gets to the outside here. Again, we just don't want that guard double teaming us. So as we generate that pressure, you're going to see him kind of rip off late. Great job. And once again, we're able to force that ball out early. A little bit high. Probably should have been caught, obviously. But goes incomplete once again. Now, that clock in Jacoby Brissett's head just kept going off, right? We knew, or he knew, pressure was going to keep on coming. We had to get the ball out early, often, and that's what you can do to a quarterback, man. You can get him to feel that pressure every single play, even when there's not instant pressure. And it looked like he probably would have came away with the sack here if the ball didn't come out this early. But overall, I think Josaiah Stewart is a really good player, man. I think this dude could be a baller alongside Byron Young and Jared Verse, Braden Fisk, and all these other guys here. So, let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button. Turn on post notifications. And, yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next. I mean, we could break down Juwan Johnson if you guys want to see that. He had 6 pressures in this game. 6. What a game. Yeah, let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.